Ever since I moved into this small 38 square meter two-room flat, I realized that my life have changed and transformed in ways that I never expected. This home is small, it is simple, nothing luxurious, but somehow this place became the turning point of my life. Before I moved here, I have struggled in my career for many years. I was a freelance fitness instructor for many years. I have no stable pay and I have no CPF, no job security. I felt like I was just surviving, trying to make ends meet. But when I moved into this BTO two-room flat, things slowly start to change. Firstly, I observed that my energy got better and my health seemed to improve. And I also realized that I became a very eager person, always trying to learn new things, always curious to explore new things too. It is somehow like this home made me more focused and a sense of stability that I never had before. I also realized that I slowly become more calm, more positive, and more motivated. And that is where I started to do things that I have never done before or dared to do before. I've made some achievements in my life and my career, and needless to say, it also involves some money too. So today's video, I'm going to share some of my personal achievements ever since moving into this small 38 square meter flat. One of the first things that happened is that I created my very own brand of dance aerobics program known as AT Smash. In case if you don't know, AT Smash is a simple dance fitness aerobics program that focuses on playing songs from the 80s. Especially if you have lived through the 80s era, you might have known of these following artists like Madonna, Aha, Rick Astley, Bananarama, Bon Jovi, Guns N' Roses, Depeche Mode, Johnny Hates Jazz, and many more. This idea originated simply because I enjoy listening to music from the 80s. And I also realized that at the same time, most of the music, the songs from the normal Zumba and aerobics workout don't really have 80s songs. And so I created my very own aerobics program which focused on playing only songs from the 80s. I made simple dance choreographies using music from the 80s. I created my own AT Smash logo, printed my own fitness t-shirt, and I also launched AT Smash in one established private club. It was quite an attraction because the good thing is that the participants who attended this workout are mostly people who really love music from the 80s just like me. And also not to mention having a good cardio fitness workout. Needless to say, I earned a little bit of money from AT Smash. Not really a lot, but definitely AT Smash is one of my best creative projects. It was the first sign that my life is moving forward. The next achievement is that I have successfully created my own online course on Udemy, and this is a free course about blending TCM into modern lifestyle to prevent sickness, so that it can help people to become more healthier and stronger. This is actually a free course that I created. I purposely made it free because I believe this knowledge of TCM can really help people to become more healthier and stronger. So that's why this wasn't anything about money. It is all about purpose and giving back. By the way, in case if any one of you is interested, this free course that I have created, I have put the link in the description. It is totally free and rest assured that there is no selling here. Even though I don't charge any money or earn any money from this, I really feel great with a sense of achievement here. But one of the most biggest achievement and turning point of my life is that I found my current full-time job. After so many years of instability working as a freelance fitness instructor, I finally found an office hour full-time job with good work-life balance. I know this seems like something very simple and ordinary, but let me ask you one question. Do you think for me at my age in my late 40s, is it easy to find a job? Or not to mention, find an office hour job? For those of you who have been jobless for a long time, I believe you can definitely admit that finding a job, especially even a normal office hour job, is really not so easy. But I managed to find it. This was a huge achievement for me, which gave me financial stability. And honestly, I don't think I could even find this job if my life had not become more calm and more grounded after moving here. Somehow, this home that I am living in is secretly giving me good luck and blessings. But one of the most important achievements that I definitely have to share with all of you is that I got my first promotion in this very company that I've just worked in. And I've only been working in this company for 1 year plus only. I would say maybe 1 year and about 2 months. Just a little bit of information about me. I used to be a police officer during my younger days, and I also work in many other corporate companies. In my entire career and lifetime, I have never ever once got promoted before. And now that I am age 49 years old, it's like I got my first promotion in my entire life of my career. This somehow makes me feel so excited. And I somehow feel that this home that I'm living in played a part in that. So anyway, what is the whole purpose of me sharing all my achievements? It is not about bragging. It's because I feel that owning a home is already a big achievement. And I believe for many people, it is one of their biggest milestones in life. But that shouldn't be the end of your journey. In fact, owning a home should be the beginning of your next achievement. When you finally have a place to call your own, that's when your life can start moving forward. Because remember this, your environment shapes your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions shape your achievements. This 38 square meter home became the foundation of my transformation. It helped me reset my life. It helped me become calmer. And because of that, I have achieved things that I never thought was possible. If you want a good, meaningful life, you must continue achieving, continue growing, continue becoming better. So now you know my story, how I made all these achievements ever since owning my own home. If I can do it, you can do it too. If you are also a first-time homeowner, you should also make an effort to achieve something great for yourself. You can also achieve greatness.